Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
You like
They'll come
that?
out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
13. Give me that ball.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go. Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
I'm about to send it to you. I can see it.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is their third drive right now. Maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. That's thrown to Smith-Schuster out wide. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. On third down, Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. On the carry, it's Samuels. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. D. Ford. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So the sack and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
His job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
You're not going nowhere.
They had the catch on 2nd down.
They ever made it
and
from
now they're looking at 3rd down
here. Yeah. They just like blew up.
There's Garoppolo to
Man,
throw.
Come on,
He goes down.
yeah.
It's a sack.
And he said he knew he wasn't going to last that long. He
now
said,
the
I knew
Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Yeah.
And he's able to get it out of there.
Yeah, he was.
Taken right around the 44.
Yeah, he straight. Yeah.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Easy.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. 39 yards there, a big one.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 up front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and it may be a guard.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. How does the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over.
Yeah, I can see Gunner going more in the backfield shit after a
and
while.
some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. From the 27, Garoppolo.
Come on.
Oh,
you so tired, boy. Boy, you so sorry.
To the 45-yard line.
Oh, you so sorry,
yards,
boy.
First down, Niners.
They executed that curl
Yeah, you
route
did.
versus
Oh,
zone
you did.
coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Garoppolo now. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Yes, sir, me. Yes, sir, me. Yes, sir, me. Do what you do best. Game changer.
And he brings this one back.
Game changer. Hey.
Steeler touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your own game.
Yeah, rapping wise.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Well,
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
No, he ain't fucking with Polo G. Just rapping like, yeah, he ain't fucking.
Here we go.
I mean,
The
King Bond
49er
straight
offense
too,
set to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I ain't
think all
hear
you
it
say
all.
to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Garoppolo on first down. And this is caught off a deflection. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And this won't make
Yes, sir.
it off the crossbar
Yes,
and no
sir.
good. And a big letdown there as this remains a tie game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this one. And this is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Garoppolo now, first down throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that, too.
That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's what I heard, too.
I
ain't gonna say I did
the
hear
line
that.
yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? You want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're on the bench right now feeling great.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
This guy over here is smoke.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Samuels, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Yeah, they definitely will think.
Yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
He's stupid as fuck. Yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
She got to do it. Yeah,
not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Flushed out right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it to Coleman. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Wow. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, I got you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Clock management 101.
Good run, bro. Good run. I'll be over there. Yeah, I get you.